So this video is kind of inspired by a bunch of other people that I've seen who are trying to make their lives better. Because as of right now, I feel like I am the thing standing in the way of my own happiness, just not doing as much as I could and should. So I've composed a couple of lists of things to do that hopefully will make me feel better, more consistently better. So the first list includes the daily tries. These are the things that I'm gonna try to do every day. The first one is connect with my family even briefly. That's sending my sister a text or Snapchatting my brother or calling my mom or anything. Just once a day. Connect with my family because I don't live with them anymore. I live at school. Second would be read. Read more than I do now. Read anything. 2017 was a terrible reading year, and 2018 is looking like it's gonna be equally as terrible. But so 2016 was my last good reading year where I read a bunch of books and loved them and made a bunch of videos about them. That was fun. I want to get back into that. Next is kind of in the same vein as the last one, but write. Write as much as I can every day, whether that's a sentence, a paragraph, a page. And yesterday I wrote a bunch and I felt really good about it, so check that off the list. 4 would be cook and eat something that my mom would be happy that I was eating. So basically just eat healthier. Also, I want to meditate. I have started to meditate and it's kind of hard because I'm not used to just sitting and letting my brain not do things. It's a weird feeling, but I think it's a good skill to have. And the last thing in the daily tries list is pay attention in your lectures. Abby, you're paying for this. Pay attention. Next is the weekly tries. These are the things that I'm gonna try to do once a week. At least once a week. But once a week is the minimum. Number 1, work out. For God's sake, take care of your body. Number 2, go out and eat or do something with friends. Because I live with 2 of my best friends. So it's easy to just go into their room and chill and count that as hanging out with friends. But going somewhere with your friends is a lot different than just sitting and chatting. You know what I mean? And I also want to post on Instagram more. I love Instagram, and the reason I don't post as often as I would like to on there is because I feel like I don't do anything. So posting on Instagram, having that weekly thing, maybe that'll make me have a more interesting life by going and doing things. But who knows? That might be wishing too hard. And then I also want to post on my blog. If you don't know, which you probably don't because I haven't announced it anywhere, but I have a blog because I want to get into blog writing because I love writing and I love reading blog posts, so it makes sense to have my own blog. How many times can I say blog? Doesn't sound like a real word anymore. But if you want to check out my blog, then I will link it in the description. And that is the last of the weekly tries, and now we move on to the monthly tries. These are obviously the things I'm gonna try to do every month. Finish at least 1 book. This goes back to the fact that I haven't been reading a lot because I want to get back into making videos about books because I loved doing that. I loved that so much and I want to get back to that. 2016 was a great year for reading. I still love reading. It's not like I need to fall in love with reading again. I just have not carved out the time to just sit on my porch and read. And I should do that because I'm not gonna have a porch for very long because I'm moving at the end of this month and I don't have a porch there. And then the second and final thing on the monthly tries list is film. I used to make a monthly vlog type thing, a PMS, pretentious monthly scrapbook, for every month of 2016, I think. I didn't do that for 2017, and that made me really sad because not only did I love filming and editing and making the PMS videos, I loved looking back on them. I currently love looking back on them, oh wow, that's cool that I did all that in that year. And I don't have that for 2017, and that kind of bums me out because even though 2017, I've talked about it, was kind of a rough even though 2017 was kind of a rough year for me, there were really good parts that I would have liked to have documented in that monthly vlog type of style. The final list that I have includes the tentative long-term goals. These are these are the goals that are very flexible and they kind of scare me. The first on this list, most important on this list, probably most important. Don't downplay it, Abby. See, this is what I do. I downplay the important things in my life. But anyway, transfer schools. I'm not happy at the school that I am at now. I made a whole blog post about this, so you can check that out if you want, about how I want to transfer schools and how I came to that conclusion. The gist is, this school just doesn't have the courses that I want. Like, that's the most logical reason that I want to leave. But it's also, I just feel like this place is kind of suffocating. Not suffocating isn't the right word, but it's more like this place is a ceiling and I just can't move past it. I feel like I'm not growing in the ways that I could be. So I need a place that's a floor and I can just go up. You like the metaphors there? I feel like I'm already rambling so much about this. Maybe I will make a video about it. Let me know if that's something you'd want to watch. Next on the list, get my book to a place that I'm truly happy with, which I'm very close to being like really happy with my book and not wanting to touch it anymore. But I want to get my book to a place that I'm happy with because I want to send it to agents, because I want to get it published and I want people to read it. Some of my pals have already read it and their feedback just makes me want to get my book out there even more. So the third thing on this list is a very big one, and it's I want to fall in love with creating again. Specifically, creating YouTube videos. Because I love making these. I love YouTube, and I feel like every time I make a sit-down talky video, I always start it with, hey, it's been a while, sorry. And I don't want to do that anymore. I want to consistently make things, and I want to love making them. Because I do. I remember loving it so much. And I'm not saying that I don't love it anymore. I've just kind of fallen out of touch with it and I need to recalibrate. I'm working on that. I've been working on that for quite a while. And then this is the final thing. It's a very vague thing, so bear with me, but I want to be more confident in who I am, in what I want, and who I want to be. Easier said than done, but I think it's possible. I try. I mean, taking the transfer thing as an example of what I mean by this, it's like, I feel like I'm not, even though I know that I really want to transfer, I'm not confident in my decision making, I don't know, I just don't feel confident in myself, and so I doubt myself, and I doubt, oh, is that really what I want to do, even though I know that it is. I've got a lot of thinking to do. This month is gonna be stressful because I'm not gonna have any time to think. I'm very surprised that I have found the time to sit today and film this video. Anyway, that's it. My room's a mess. I'm glad that this camera has a low f-stop, because otherwise, like, my bookshelf right now, it looks kind of artsily messy and lots of colors. No, it's just a disaster over there. Those are my lists. If you have any goals, I would love to hear them, because I kind of want to, I want my lists to be a work in progress. Like, I'm going to keep adding things. Let's try to make ourselves happier. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later. Bye.